John Lawless with Castanet News, and today I'm with the incumbent Eric Foster of the BC Liberals. How are you today, Eric?
I'm great, John. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. So I guess first question is, who are you outside of politics?
Well, prior to being elected in '09 as the MLA for Vernon-Monashee, I was a field instructor and a woodlot manager for the Charles Bloom Forestry School program in Lumbee, and I'm a professional forestry technician. So I worked in the forest industry for pretty much all my career till I was elected to go to Victoria.
Yeah, and you've been the electoral for this riding for a number of years. Why did you choose to run again this year?
Well, I was thinking about that the other day when somebody asked the question, and I'm still enjoying the job very much. I enjoy serving the people here. It's been a great honor, and there's more things that we need to do here, and I'd like to be part of that.
Yeah, and why should people vote for you again to be the electoral again?
Well, I've certainly had the experience to do the job. I think I've added quite a bit to the community in the 11 years that I've been the MLA. Certainly during the time when we were in government, we built new hospitals and schools and highways and so on. So we spent a lot of money here that really helped the infrastructure. And I have the experience to do the job, and especially if the BC Liberals are re-elected, we'll take the bull by the horns and get things done here again.
And so for the Vernon-Monashee riding, what do you think is the biggest issue that needs to be dealt with?
Recovering from COVID. There's no question about it. Small business, big business, but especially small business has taken a terrible hit from the pandemic. The tourism, hospitality industry, really have borne the brunt of this. So the biggest issue here is to get the economy moving again, get people back to work, and see some prosperity.
And you have lots of experience. You've been in here multiple terms. How will your experience, if elected, help you serve the Vernon-Monashee people?
Well, I think as a re-elected member, you get to hit the ground running. There's not a long learning curve. You just get started right away again. I know when I was first elected in '09, we had a majority. We had a good government. We had a lot of good people with experience, both in the staff and elected people, and so it was very helpful to me. But being the incumbent, having several years experience, really does make a difference. There's no question about it.
And I guess one final question, like I said, you've been a part of a lot of elections. This one, not quite the same. How has this been different in, good and bad ways? Well,
it's different is probably putting it very mildly. We don't have the big gatherings. We don't have the all candidates forums, live all candidates forums where we have lots of folks in the audience. And there's no gatherings. There's no coffee parties. There's no opportunities to meet large groups of people. So we've been hitting the streets as much as we can, stopping people, talking to people. A lot of phone calling, a lot of social media, which is different for me. I'm not a big social media person. I'm not one of these people that takes a picture of my lunch every time I go out. So that was a challenge. We've got some great people on our team that are helping me with that. I've been a person who, rather than post something on social media, I'll pick the phone up and call, or I'll drop in and see someone. So that's been a challenge for me. There's no question about it. So we're doing our best, but this is a different type of election, and nobody's ever done it before. So for those of us who are incumbents from all parties, we've really had to change our game. No question about it.
Well, thank you, Eric, and good luck in the upcoming election.
Well, thanks a lot, John, and I really appreciate this opportunity to say hello to people. Again, this is how we're getting the message out, so I do appreciate the opportunity. So thank you very much, and don't forget, folks, the advance polls open tomorrow, so check in your area where your advance polls are, and then don't, if you haven't voted in the advance polls, make sure you get out on the 24th.
For Castanet News, I'm John Lawless in Vernon.